everybody always has a problem room in their house, and I just thought I would show you my problem room. Plus, I thought I would show you what I've done to try and combat these little gorgeous darlings and how not to ruin your house. So, to start off with, this area I'm sitting in at the moment is an offshoot from my kitchen, and it was an old cart shed, and we knocked through the wall, and there was lots of steels went in. And we went in to make this area into a sort of sitting room and enlarge the whole kitchen. But it's got really sloping ceilings with 3 skylights in it, and it's got 3 windows which are very, very low. So it all looks really out of proportion. So it's very, very difficult to try and know where to put the furniture. So over the years, I've redone it, redone it, never really been very happy about it. So I thought, right, this is it. I'm going to make a concerted effort to try and make it a better sitting area. So the goals were to make it more colourful, cosy, comfortable, and dog-proof. So what I did was, the game-changing things was things like the television was great now, because if you get these wireless tellies, you can literally put them anywhere. So that saves on, you don't have to put it where the wires are, where we all used to put them when we had Sky Telly. We were restricted by where the telly was. So we can move the telly wherever we want to. So I put the telly in a much better position, and then I've made all the sofas and chairs into like a sort of a U shape. So it makes it really sociable. So you can still sit and have a drink or a cup of coffee and speak to somebody without having the television dominating the room. But also it makes television actually much easier to watch as well. So I've zoned that area, and I've actually put this sofa in front of these bookshelves, whereas before we'd never put anything in front of them. But actually they're still doing their job. I can still walk behind them and get a book out if I wanted to. So, but it actually gave me a bit more space and helped me sort out where I was going to put the furniture. And then the other side of the room, I've made that into sort of a desk area where I can do painting, I can make things, I can look at my computer, especially in the winter, because it gets quite dark and I've got good light and it's warm because I've got the underfloor heating. And then on the back wall, we've got the underfloor heating control right in the middle of the wall, which is not very well positioned. So I couldn't really put sort of built-in cupboards and like a full piece of furniture. So what I've done is I've just bought some open shelves, which I painted in the red colour, and I put those on the wall so I can use those and put the wallpaper behind it so you can see the wallpaper more. And you've got my books and things where you can look at the books and get some more books to add to them. So the next thing I'm addressing is the dogs, and they are so beautiful and gorgeous and we love them, but they are seriously destructive. So they chew everything, they ruin everything. So all my cushions that I've got, I used to love making really nice cushions out of my fabric, but then they come and start using them as a towel and make them absolutely filthy. So what I've done is I've used Christopher Farr. This is actually exterior fabric, so it can be put in the washing machine. It's pretty indestructive. So all the areas where the dogs are going to be in contact with, like the cushions and the footstool, is I've put Christopher Farr exterior fabric on. I know I haven't used my fabric, but the thing is, I just want something practical and I want something colourful. And I just used to get horrible cheap cushions, which I didn't particularly like. So this way I get a bit more colour in what I want. And then the sofas, I always put like arm caps on, because you can wash those as well. And they save your sofa, especially if it's a fixed upholstered sofa. One sofa chair I've got, which isn't particularly beautiful, I've got aqua clean fabric on that, and that's absolutely indestructible, and you can scrub that. And then also what I do on the back of the sofas is I put a piece of the actual sofa fabric over the top, so you can take that off and wash it. The other thing is a nightmare is that they always seem to chew through all the wires of all the lamps. So you have to be careful of that. So I actually haven't plugged anything in at the moment. I've kept it on the side because they've already chewed through, and I'll wait till they're a bit older. And then on the floor, I just put really sort of not very expensive rugs, because they wee and they poo no matter how many times you take them out. they'll drop their drawers when you're not looking. So I just don't worry too much about having expensive rugs. I get old rugs, which are not very expensive. They're not sort of antique amazing, so it doesn't really matter. I go more for the colour than anything else. So I've got an old rug I've had for ages and I put that on the floor. But anyway, everybody has a problem area. Everybody has to work around something that is difficult to change. You know, we all have to try and get tradesmen in, which don't exist anymore. I can't find an electrician or a plumber anywhere. So I have to sort of work around what I've got and what I can do. So I'm sort of very pleased with this room now because it's comfortable, it's cozy, it's sociable, and I've managed to dog-proof it as much as possible. So I'm going to carry on doing these videos. I hope you find them useful, and I will do some other rooms in my house, and I will just keep posting on here. I think the long form video is quite good because I can speak a bit longer without hopefully not being too boring. And I can tell you the things which I've done. Whereas on Instagram, as much as I love it, you have to do things so quickly, and you can spend months making a project and then you've got a minute and a half to show you everything that you've done. So I hope this gives you a better idea, and I'm always here if anyone ever wants to contact me and give me their problems, or they'd like some help or some second opinion, then I'm always around. So do send me an email. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching this video and look out for the next one.